Have you ever wondered how excavators, cranes, or even factory machines lift such heavy loads so smoothly? The secret lies in hydraulic cylinders. Today we'll decode how they really work. Welcome to 3D Decode, where we bring technology, tutorials, and trends to life in 3D. Hydraulic cylinder converts fluid pressure into linear force and motion. Pressurized hydraulic oil pushes on a piston inside a sealed tube. The piston transfers that force to the piston rod, which does work, pushes, pulls a load. Below is a clear step-by-step walkthrough, plus the key parts, simple formulas, a numeric example, common variants, and practical tips. Main parts. Cylinder barrel, the tube that holds the fluid, and piston. Piston fits inside the barrel and divides it into two chambers. Piston seals prevent fluid passing past the piston. Piston rod transmits the piston's motion out of the cylinder. Rod seals and wiper prevent fluid leakage and keep dirt out. End caps, head and cap, close the barrel and include ports. Ports, inlet-outlet for hydraulic fluid, cap end and rod end. Hydraulic fluid pump, directional valve, reservoir, relief flow valves. The rest of the hydraulic circuit that supplies, directs and protects the cylinder. Step-by-step operation, double-acting cylinder. 1. System ready. Pump supplies pressurized fluid. Directional valve is in neutral, or the operator chooses a direction. 2. Command to extend. For example, the directional valve routes pressurized oil from the pump into the cap end port, the side opposite the rod. 3. Pressure acts on piston. Pressurized oil fills the cap chamber and presses on the piston face. The pressure acting over the piston area A creates a force F that pushes the piston and rod out. 4. Oil returns from the other side. Oil on the rod end flows back through the other port to the reservoir. 5. Control of speed force. Speed is controlled by the pump flow and any flow control valve. Force is determined by pressure and piston area. 6. Stop or reverse. Moving the directional valve to neutral holds or to the opposite position sends high pressure to the rod end, pushing the piston back, retract. 7. Protection. A relief valve prevents overpressure. Filters keep fluid clean to protect seals and surfaces. Types of hydraulic cylinders. Double acting, pressurized on either side to extend and retract, most common. Single acting, fluid acts on one side, return by spring or gravity, simpler but less controllable. Telescopic, multiple nested stages for very long stroke in short retracted length. Tie rod versus welded body, construction styles for different pressures and service. Controls and safety devices commonly used. Directional control valve determines extend, retract, neutral. Pressure relief valve limits maximum system pressure. Flow control valve adjusts speed. Check valves, counterbalance sequence valves, accumulators for load holding and sequencing operations. Filters and coolers keep fluid clean and at correct temperature. Key formulas for your reference. Piston area formula, force formula, retract effective area formula. Velocity, linear, SPEED. Common problems and quick fixes. Slow jerky motion, dirty fluid, clogged filter, air in system, worn pump. External leaks at rod seals, seal wear or damaged rod surface. Drifting, won't hold position, internal leakage past piston seals or wrong valve. Overheating, excessive cycling, high flow through small orifice or contaminated fluid. Maintenance tips. Keep hydraulic fluid clean and at proper level viscosity. Replace filters per schedule. Inspect rod surface for scratches, corrosion. Ensure relief valve set correctly. Avoid side-loading the piston rod, it shortens seal life. Real-world applications, construction, excavators, cranes, manufacturing, press machines, injection molding, automotive, brakes, lifts. Mini quiz. Which type of cylinder do you think is used in a car jack, single or double acting? Comment your answer below. Interview Q&A, TOP 5. 1. What is a hydraulic cylinder and how does it work? A hydraulic actuator that converts pressurized fluid into linear force and motion. Works by applying hydraulic pressure to the piston area, which pushes or pulls the rod. 2. What are the main components of a hydraulic cylinder? Cylinder barrel, piston, piston rod, seals, end caps, head and cap, ports. Mention importance of seals, prevent leakage, and rod surface finish for longevity. 3. What is the difference between single-acting and double-acting cylinders? Single-acting, fluid acts on one side only, return is by spring or gravity. Double-acting, fluid pressure applied on both sides for extension and retraction, more common. 4. How do you calculate the force produced by a hydraulic cylinder? Formula, F equals P times A, where P equals pressure, PA, A equals piston area, M squared. Example, at 10 megapascals and piston dia. 50 mm force approximately equals 19.6 kilonewtons. 5. What are common failures problems in hydraulic cylinders and their causes? Seal wear or leakage, right, or dirty fluid, high temperature, misalignment. Rod scoring, corrosion, right, contamination, poor lubrication. Cylinder drift, internal leakage, past piston seals. Overheat, high cycle rate, or blocked flow. Practical task. Assume piston diameter D equals 50 mm, system pressure P equals 10 megapascals, pump flow Q equals 20 L per minute. You can refer below calculation. If you found this useful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your quiz answers in the comments. This is 3D Decode, simplifying complex engineering concepts. See you in the next one.